Hey guys, Blake here with Torque Boards. In this video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to install your V7 support bar and support bracket onto your V7 motor mounts for your electric skateboard. The parts that we're going to be using for this support bar and bracket kit is this V7 support bracket right here, and then we'll also be using this V7 support bar right here, and these will be installed with these corresponding bolts right here. The bar will get these two M5 by 30 millimeter button cap bolts right here, and the bracket itself will get these 4 pieces of M5 by 10 millimeter button cap bolts. Before we can install our bar and bracket, first we're going to need our drivetrain set up right here with our V7 motor mounts pre-installed. And just for clarification, the V7 support bar and bracket right here are only compatible with our 280 millimeter torque CNC truck right here, as the width of the bar and bracket would be way too long for a standard truck because this has an extended length. While the V7 support bar and bracket right here add more structure and support to your electric skateboard motor mount setup, they are most definitely not required. The V7 motor mount setup right here on our drivetrain was built for increased durability and reliability already without using the support bar and bracket. But this support bar and bracket right here just add a little bit of extra support and a little bit extra flair for your drivetrain. It doesn't really matter if you set up your support bracket or your support bar first, but for right now we're just gonna do the bracket part first. So once you have your motor mounts installed and you got them as evenly spaced out as possible, your holes right here should pretty much already perfectly align with your holes on your bracket when you slip this on. And we'll pop this on and put this right here. And as you can see, our holes pretty much perfectly line up. You might not be able to tell because the lighting right here, but they're definitely lined up. And if they're slightly off, you can carefully shimmy the motor mounts over a little bit to the left or right, either side, to get the holes to line up right here. After you got your holes lined up right here, you can insert your bolts right here, which are your M5 by 10 millimeter button cap bolts. And then you just want to use a little hex tool to tighten these guys in there to secure your support bracket. So here's what your bracket will look like installed and bolted down. And this is actually really handy because once you have this installed, it's basically going to automatically confirm that you have the proper spacing in between your motor mounts right here. And then you'll hardly ever, if at all, have to adjust your motor mounts. The last thing that we need to install is the bar right here, and we're going to be using these two M5 by 30 millimeter bolts, and there's going to be one of these going through each end of the bar right here. And this bar is actually going to get rested right next to the bracket right here on these holes of the motor mounts. This is where it's going to screw on. So we're going to place this bar in between here and line it up with the 2 holes on each side of the motor mounts right here. And then we're going to take our 5 by 30 millimeter bolts and run them through this side of the motor mount right here to secure this bar to each motor mount. Here is the V7 bar assembled and bolted on, along with the bracket right here. So yep, that pretty much covers it on this tutorial on how to assemble your V7 bar and bracket onto your V7 motor mounts of your electric skateboard. Hopefully you guys found this tutorial useful, and don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you'd like to see a specific tutorial coming from us soon. Thanks, have a good day.